2000. So he's 2 years old, not even 2.5 yet, but about that. He gets this spring horse. And he made us put it in our room, and he would nod his head, and he would get off the horse and go and pretend to tie up a calf head that was on the ground.
And if somebody's going to tie a calf, it's 6 seconds tonight, it's time. Got it.
It was actually in January when the rodeo was here, when he was 4, going to turn 5 in May, and he asked his daddy, when do I get my first horse? And so by the time he was 5, he was already swinging a rope on a horse and learning how to calf rope, because he had been swinging a rope for so long and never had rode. So that's what happened. My name is Dorley Harris, and I am Ty's mom. Well, the truth is, everyone knows that it's Granny and Papa's fault, okay? So Walt's parents had rodeoed growing up. Once he learned how to swing a rope, he always had a rope in his hand all the time.
I'm Walt Harris, and I'm Ty's dad. He grew up watching me rope a little bit and go to team ropings. His uncle team roped, and the whole family at one point or another has rodeoed some. Not near at the level he did, but we've all done it. My mother, his grandmother, he calls him Granny. She made it to the national finals at 59, 60, 61, I believe, those 3 years running barrels. And it's just something that, you know, as a family, we've all always done.
Prior to homeschooling, we had homeschooled a little bit in between and back and forth. They all tried to work with him because he always wanted to be gone competing. My great-granddad had graduated from Water Valley, and so he started trying to get in there. They just opened the doors, and he got in there as a freshman and then was able to compete and win a state championship team with the team from Water Valley that won state in basketball. He decided to come home his sophomore year. He never did go to a homecoming, never went to a prom, never went to any school dances, didn't have graduation parties, birthday parties that we'd have here, which were always awesome. Lots of friends came, everyone loved him and supported him, but he'd have to be out at the arena working and, you know, working hard, and then he would get to play a little bit. He just always was, but he always wanted to compete. He was just a competitor, and that's just what drove him. That's what he always wanted to do.
My name is Joel Harris, and I'm Ty Harris's younger brother. Roping was a little bit less competitive for us than the rest of things, because we rarely ever went against each other. But I mean, if you're talking one-on-one in basketball, I mean, I would get fighting mad at him because he'd whip me every time.
Hi, I'm Cheyenne Harris, and I'm Ty's little sister. Well, he's my older brother, but he's very nice, and I love him a lot. I think it's cool to be around him because, you know, you think about it like he's been so many places and done so many things.
My name is Wyatt Harris, and I'm Ty Harris's youngest brother. I just see him as I can see him from both points of view, honestly. I could see him as that amazing roper, and I also see him as just that cocky older brother, you know. Out in the arena, Ty is very serious. Fun for him out in the arena. It happens sometimes. There will be times where he'll mess around when our parents aren't around, just start jacking around and stuff. But when he's out there tying down calves, it's pretty serious.
And we're gonna go to San.
Yeah! I was super happy for Ty whenever he made the finals. Obviously, this is a goal, and this is what he's worked tirelessly for. But it just would not be the same without Granny there.
That was probably the high point of a lot of highs, but that was probably the high point of it for you know, with her health and her age, and for her to be healthy enough and for her to get there, and you know, she's been driving him around to rodeos and being a part of it since he was 4 or 5 years old. And for her to actually get to see it was pretty neat. That was definitely the high point in the fall for us.
21 years old, 5'9".
I know for Ty to come to the San Angelo Rodeo and actually be able to rope in his hometown, and the place they just go crazy. It's amazing. I've been to San Angelo Rodeo so many times, but to see how everybody supports him is the coolest thing.
Oh, every year, that's very fun to watch him see in the San Angelo Rodeo. That's my two favorite ones, the NFR and San Angelo Rodeo, for sure.
It's awesome. You know, the Angelo's one of the top rodeos in the country, not a better place to compete. There's a lot of pressure on it, but there's not a better environment for calf roping and for rodeo in the world than out here in San Angelo, Texas.
I think it's really cool because, like, I know it's more pressure for Ty because it's his hometown and there's all these people that, like, some people have even seen him grow up or whatever.
We talked about it some. I mean, it'd be really cool if we competed at San Angelo together. That'd be a pretty big thing for us, I feel like, but really I'm just excited for what he does, and I feel like he's excited for anything I accomplish too.
This is Pawpaw. This is Walt's daddy, and he's gone on to be with the Lord, but he is named Joel George Harris, and this is Ty, and Ty used to spend like every Sunday with them at their house, so it's a great picture.